Welcome to Massachusetts. I don't know if you came in over the weekend or not. We've had a beautiful stretch of weather here, just incredible. We had a little rain this weekend, but nevertheless, it is a great time of year here in Boston and in Massachusetts, so I hope those of you who are not from here or spend much time here do take it in, enjoy, and spend lots of money. It's great for our economy. Michal, thank you so much for that, although outside of this wonderful, fine establishment, okay? There are other things to see here, too. Michal, thank you so much for that introduction. I want to thank the team, Michal and, of course, Brian Monahan, for all of their incredible support and leadership on so many fronts. Once again, a sponsor of this incredible forum, but you're there in so many other ways as well, and we really, really appreciate that and your example of what it means to be such a terrific corporate citizen and partner. And I love the word teammates. You heard Michal mention that. You know, you're in Boston, so we're a sports town, right? You may not like us, and you may in fact hate us. But nevertheless, that's a sensibility that animates a lot of what we do. And I say that because normally I'm wearing a Team Massachusetts bracelet, and you'll see Secretary Howe tomorrow, Secretary Walsh. They will be rocking Team Massachusetts bracelets because that's how we operate here, and that's what you represent. That's what this forum is about. It's about partnership, it's about collaboration, and so we're just so thrilled that you're here. I'm thrilled to be here with so many of our friends from MGB. Ann Klebansky, who heads it up. MGB, you know, Mass General Brigham, that's our shorthand, forgive me. Mass General Brigham is one of the world's great hospitals, great institutions, inspiring so much, not just research, entrepreneurship, and all of it in the service of making lives better for people around this planet. That bottom, that's what Mass General Brigham does. And it's really one of the reasons why this has become the go-to destination place for global healthcare. So I want to thank all the scientists, the clinicians, the researchers, the innovators, and yes, the investors, especially the investors. Thank you very much for taking a shot on the incredibly important work that all of these folks are engaged in. And thank you for being here to be with and among one another to make the connections that are only going to help advance good for all of us. You know, we're awesome. So I'm going to brag for a minute because I happened to be in Philly the other day. Anybody from the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania? All right, how about the Commonwealth of Virginia? Okay, so just so we're on the same page to level set, as my LG likes to say to the rest of the country, you're welcome, okay? This great American experiment started 250 years ago right here. So Massachusetts has been about revolution and innovation from the very beginning. Long before those important documents were signed in Philadelphia, there were shots that rang out a year before right here in what became Massachusetts. And so we are proud of that. We're committed to our revolutionary spirit and history, proud to be home to the country's first public school, public library, college, and public park, the home to the first printing press, the first lighthouse, the first subway, the first computer, all invented here in Massachusetts. And think about healthcare and medicine and innovation. Out of Massachusetts came anesthesia, birth control, the first cancer treatments, the first COVID vaccines. So yes, I'm a hometown girl. I'm going to rep for my state, but we're proud to be here in Massachusetts and proud of that history. And speaking of, we are home. First state to have universal health care, right? To make sure that these life-saving treatments are able to get to everyone. This culture of innovation, this is part of our DNA, literally. This is who we are. It's a legacy and identity that we take very seriously. It elevates our economy. It reflects our values of learning, of caring, of collaborating, and leading in work that matters so much. A little over a year ago, last June, I had the opportunity to welcome you to this forum, and at that time, we were competing hard for ARPA-H. Well, I'm proud to report that working as a team, including with the great team at MGB and others in our life sciences industry and local leadership, we were able to land ARPA-H, and we won that Investor Catalyst Hub. So thank you all who worked on that. Already, in less than a year, we're leading the way, and we've welcomed funding for dozens of potentially world-changing projects. I'll share just one example. A few days ago, ARPA-H announced $25 million for a new project called Nebula. Its founder and CEO, Dr. Nabia Salekin, is here with us today, and she'll talk to her, get to know her. But Soleno Biotech, a company based right here in Cambridge, doing amazing things, the potential to create life-changing treatments for heart disease, Parkinson's, diabetes, and so much more by developing a more affordable and accessible method to manufacture personalized cell therapies using an individual's own cells. So just one example of incredibly cool innovation that's happening right here. You wave your hand. Oh, we're matching. Okay, this is Dr. Nabia Salekin. So that's a little of what we've got going on. Thank you for your groundbreaking work, and congratulations on the award. In the last year alone, here in this state, our life sciences sector has continued to grow. Eli Lilly recently opened up its innovation not too far away, the 4-Point Channel over in the Seaport. Get over there if you haven't been to the Seaport. Novo Nordisk opened its headquarters in Lexington. I was out there just a few weeks ago. Moderna cut the ribbon on its new Cambridge headquarters in June. Vertex secured approval for sickle cell gene therapy, a historic breakthrough. Last month, Vertex also, and I appreciate this, Reshma, re-signed the lease in Boston's Seaport, recommitting to our state for another 20 years of success. So fantastic, thank you. Takeda recently extended its lease in Kendall Square through 2040. In addition, we have the Broad Institute, incredible place. I was just up there the other day as it expanded its new facility in Burlington. The Reagan Institute opened a headquarters in Cambridge. Astellas launched an R&D center right in Cambridge. AstraZeneca has a new R&D site in Kendall. Insulet and Acton won FDA approval for its automated insulin pump technology. I could go on, but there's a reason that Greater Boston is #1 in the whole world for life sciences, and we are committed to lengthening that lead. It's punching way above its weight against much larger cities. When I think about Worcester right now, which is our second largest city here in the state. Do you know we're number 15? Worcester's number 15. And I think about that compared to larger places like Atlanta, Austin, and Dallas. And it just tells you a little bit about what's going on. According to MassBio's latest industry snapshot, Worcester County bucked national trends with a nearly 12% increase in biomanufacturing jobs. So these are great opportunities. Our philosophy is that we want to spread the wealth and spread the opportunity, the lab to fab model across the state. We continue to lead as a state, the country in venture capital funding and in NIH funding on a per capita basis. And a special shout out to MGB for continuing its tradition as the #1 ranked independent hospital in the country for NIH awards. That's awesome, awesome. So look, every year, industry research and development per capita, we're at the top. We're continuing to see new IPOs and signs of growth. We're home to 18 of the 20 largest life sciences companies in the world, and we are working hard to go chase those other 2 and to create more opportunities to expand the operations of those 18. So competitiveness as well as innovation is in our DNA. And I want to be clear to you as governor of this great state, we're 100% committed to growing life sciences. We're 100% committed to supporting every part of this ecosystem. We're 100% committed to reauthorizing the Massachusetts Life Sciences Initiative for another generation of leadership. And in the meantime, we've not stopped investing in health innovation. Today, I am proud to announce nearly $20 million in funding to support 15 projects through our partners at the Massachusetts Life Sciences Center. $20 million for 15 projects. These are investments, yes, you can clap, it's a good thing. This funding is going to provide state-of-the-art equipment to colleges, to hospitals, to research institutions. It's infrastructure that's going to help drive that innovation in R&D, in data science, in drug delivery, and in women's health. I can also announce that the Massachusetts Life Sciences Center is launching new rounds of established funding programs. And it's starting a new health equity initiative to drive access to the benefits of innovation for everyone. That's also a big reason why we've been so focused on the life sciences workforce. Last year, working with many of you, including our great partners at MassBio, and thank you, Kendall, for your leadership, we launched Mass Talent, which is a new approach to industry partnership in in-demand careers. We started with a program called Pathmaker out of the Life Sciences Center. And already it's created, our Pathmaker program, dozens of training opportunities and partnerships, and over 500 individual opportunities for workers to start great careers. One great example we have is a partnership between Thermo Fisher, Takeda, and Jewish Vocational Services. It's got a 100% graduation rate, and so far, and I love this, a 95% employment rate. Great for workers, great for our companies. So I want to recognize and thank Thermo in particular for hiring the entire first cohort of Pathmaker graduates through its program. And as a result of that leadership, more and more employers are going to get engaged. Looking ahead, we see major opportunities for continued public-private partnership and investment. Because the bottom line is you have a partner and you have a home right here in Massachusetts. This is a state where we want you to stay and succeed and grow. It's not only the talent and research flowing from our world-class colleges and universities, it's not only our commitment to health innovation, it's also our quality of life. We've got the #1 schools in the country. We were just ranked #1 overall in education. We're #1 in innovation. We were ranked #1 as the best place to have a baby and to raise a family. We were also ranked #1 as being the best place to live if you're a woman because of what we afford through pay equity laws, through access to health care, including reproductive justice. So, you know, it's a great state. We're also #1 on climate policy and clean energy. And we recently made what is an issue around the country, housing. This state, we made the most historic investment ever in housing, $5 billion in housing, because we're going to produce more homes so that you guys can find places where your employees can live and live comfortably, because I don't want them going to other places, okay? I want them right here in Massachusetts. So whatever role you play on this great team, whether you're a startup or in a hospital or a lab or at an established company, Massachusetts is your biggest champion. We're your all-in partner, and we want you to be proud to call Massachusetts home. So again, thank you for all that you do. Have a wonderful, wonderful forum, and I really, really appreciate the opportunity, Chris, once again to come here. I do hope you spend time connecting with one another, but fall is particularly beautiful here in New England and in Massachusetts, so breathe that in and continue the great work that all of you are set about doing. Thank you.